Picture this, a world where our energy comes from the very essence of life itself. Trees, crops, even waste, all transformed into power. Sounds like science fiction. It's not. It's biomass energy, and it's sparking a global debate. Is it the clean solution we've been waiting for, or a controversial step backwards? Welcome to the Clean Energy Journey YouTube channel, where science meets sustainability. We share how green energy will save our planet in the future. Biomass energy is often described as one of the oldest forms of energy, yet today it's being rebranded as part of the modern renewable energy mix. It's attracting global attention because it can use materials that might otherwise go to waste, and it's being promoted as a substitute for fossil fuels. However, the debate surrounding biomass is intense. Some argue it's clean and renewable, while others see it as harmful, inefficient, or even misleading when compared to other green technologies, like wind and solar. The controversy lies in how biomass is sourced, processed, and scaled. So, what exactly is biomass energy? At its core, biomass refers to any organic material derived from plants or animals that can be used for energy. Common sources include wood and forestry products, like logs, wood chips, and pellets. Agricultural residues, such as corn stalks, rice husks, and sugarcane bagasse are also used. Even animal waste like manure and municipal organic waste, like food scraps, can be transformed into energy. The methods for converting biomass into usable energy vary widely. Direct combustion, the simple act of burning wood or pellets for heat and electricity, is perhaps the most familiar. But there are more advanced techniques too. Anaerobic digestion breaks down organic waste to produce biogas. Gasification and pyrolysis convert biomass into synthetic gas or bio-oil. And let's not forget biofuels, where crops like corn or sugarcane are processed into ethanol and biodiesel. These technologies range from simple traditional methods like cooking with wood to advanced industrial-scale systems. Now, you might be wondering why biomass is often labeled as clean energy. Proponents highlight several advantages. First, there's its renewable nature. Plants and organic matter can be regrown, creating a theoretically endless cycle of supply. It also helps with waste reduction, recycling agricultural and forestry residues that might otherwise end up in landfills. Biomass can help reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, diversifying our energy mix. Perhaps most controversially, there's the claim of carbon neutrality. Because plants absorb CO as they grow, burning them is argued to be carbon neutral over time, unlike fossil fuels which release ancient carbon. But here's where the controversy kicks in. Critics argue that the clean label oversimplifies a complex reality. Large-scale logging for biomass fuel can lead to deforestation and biodiversity loss, destroying ecosystems and reducing carbon sinks. There are also land use concerns, as growing crops for biofuels can compete with food production, raising ethical and economic questions. The carbon neutrality claim is hotly debated. While plants do absorb CO over decades, burning releases that CO instantly, creating a carbon debt that may take years to offset. And let's not forget about air pollution. Biomass combustion releases particulates and other pollutants that harm air quality, particularly in developing countries where wood burning is common. To really understand the biomass debate, we need to look at some global case studies. In the European Union and UK, biomass is classified as renewable and heavily subsidized. The Drax power station in the UK, for example, transitioned from coal to wood pellets, sparking intense debate about its true emissions. In the United States and Canada, forestry industries supply wood pellets both domestically and for export, especially to Europe. But critics point to serious forest management concerns. In developing countries, billions of people still rely on traditional biomass like firewood and dung for cooking and heating. While accessible, it causes indoor air pollution and significant health risks. Environmental groups like Greenpeace argue that biomass undermines climate goals if forests are cut down faster than they can regrow. The biomass debate isn't just about science, it's deeply intertwined with economics and politics. Many governments support biomass as part of their renewable energy targets, providing subsidies and incentives that boost the industry. In rural areas, biomass production can provide jobs in forestry and agriculture, strengthening political support. But there's a heated debate about cost-effectiveness. Biomass often requires significant subsidies to compete with increasingly cheap wind and solar power. This raises questions about whether it's the best investment for long-term clean energy goals. So, what does the future hold for biomass energy? There's potential for technological improvements. Advances in cleaner combustion, biogas production, and carbon capture may reduce emissions. Biomass could play a role in a diverse renewable energy portfolio, complementing intermittent sources like wind and solar by providing steady, dispatchable power. The key may lie in sustainable sourcing. If biomass is produced from genuine waste or residues instead of through deforestation, it could become more environmentally acceptable. The biomass debate perfectly illustrates the complexity of defining clean energy. On one hand, it offers renewable potential, waste reduction, and energy diversification. On the other, it raises serious questions about deforestation, emissions, and land use. The key takeaway is that biomass is neither entirely clean nor entirely harmful. It sits in a gray area that requires careful balance, true sustainability, and complete transparency. So, what do you think? Should biomass remain part of our renewable energy mix, or should we focus our efforts elsewhere? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this exploration of global energy solutions interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Clean Energy Journey. Together, we can navigate the complex world of sustainable energy and work towards a cleaner, greener future for all.